Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Moody Reel, where I review new releases, whether it be in theaters or on a streaming platform like Netflix, Amazon, Hulu, and even network television shows. And today we talk about the Netflix original Mindhunter.
It's not easy butchering people. It's hard work. Physically and mentally, I don't think people realize you need to vent. You know, there's a lot more like me.
Do you think so?
This show revolves around the birth or early stages of behavioral science and or psychology of murderers and serial killers introduced by the FBI. The depiction of cases and investigations are quite realistic. There aren't any dramatic twists just for twist's sake. However, the subtle approach to suspense still creates that edge of your seat experience as you sit there wide-eyed, giving you a chance to barely blink. This series does an excellent job of keeping the audience engaged, and when you have David Fincher directing the first 2 episodes of the season, you can immediately lose yourself in the cinematic experience. And with today's approach to television and high production level costs, it would have been a shame if Mindhunter fell short of this. The cases or interviews you see on the show from episode to episode elevates as the show goes on, and the transition rides justifiably alongside Special Agent Holden Ford, played by Jonathan Groff, our main protagonist. The characters move along carefully, and their chemistry as they interact with others evolves as the story goes on. And there's of course Special Agent Bill Tench, played by Holt McCallany, who of course I'm pretty damn sure you've seen him in various TV shows and movies in the past. This is another fine example of streaming platforms creating these fantastic roles for established actors who get the chance to finally shine. This is also a nod to Anna Torv, who plays Wendy Carr on the show, and she really strikes a fine balance between Tench and Ford. The performances by everyone involved really enhances that cinematic experience. With new investigative terms that we're familiar with now, like serial killer, this is a pretty solid account of the FBI's introduction to psycho-evaluating these dangerous criminals that has evolved from the 1970s. And on that topic of that decade, the directing, the costume design, the set design, everyone does a fantastic, just an overall fantastic job of recreating that ambiance, the aesthetics of the 1970s. Now, there is no real action or, other thrilling fight scenes that you might have seen in other FBI movies. This is a real mind screw. This goes deep down dark into the minds of the most infamous serial killers in US history. And so there will be a lot of things that you might feel uncomfortable hearing, but overall it creates that experience as you are following the main characters, developing and introducing the psychology portion of these investigations. The entire goal here is to prevent from future killers doing the same. Overall, here is yet another winner on the old Netflix belt. And I, for one, cannot wait for Season 2. Well, let's hope they actually have a Season 2. That's not official yet, but we'll be waiting around for that for sure. As you can tell, ladies and gentlemen, this is definitely something I would recommend. And for you guys to check it out, it's on Netflix, so it's streaming right now. Check it out. Hope you guys like my review, and please like, share, and subscribe as usual. Thank you for your time. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. But you know what to do. Show me some love, alright? Comment if you want. If you don't want to, it's all good. But like, share, and subscribe, okay? Good stuff. More good stuff coming this way. That way. Coming that way from here to there. See you next time.